Hi there, I'm avanaintuitive for our weekly predictions readings for the week of August 7th. Woo, the cards are flying. August 7th, 2024. I want to remind everyone this is for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you to all my new subscribers and to all the subscribers that have been with me for now 2.5 years. So I do appreciate it. I appreciate all of you and all of you being here and leaving comments. Using my usual deck here, the Radiant Rider Waite Tarot deck, one of my most favorite decks, and I'm also using for clarification the Clarity Tarot deck by Debra Zachau, and I'm using for our 3-card pick the Light Seers Tarot deck. So that's what we have. The first question, I only have a few questions today, but my first question is: do we always fulfill our purpose before leaving this planet? Do we always fulfill our purpose before leaving this planet? Let's see what I get here for what the cards say. Oh, these are some interesting cards. Let me pull one clarifying card and then we'll get right into it. Let's see. Again, do we always fulfill our purpose before leaving this planet? Well, I'm going to say yes and no, right? Yes, we do. The main purposes, the purpose that we're here, we really do fulfill it in the sense of how we want to experience it, what we came down to experience. This is kind of, we're holding ourselves in place on this planet so that we can become enlightened, so that we can see things from another perspective. So I think that's just a really cool card, this Hangman card, to get first, because again, he's upside down. He can leave at any time that he wants, but he's hanging here, you see the light here, getting enlightenment and looking at things from a new perspective. And I really believe that's why we're down here, to look at things from a different perspective. Okay. Feeling that we may be held back. Okay. In like our physical bodies and in what maybe, this is actually saying to me, this is like maybe our purpose, like what we're supposed to do. You know what? We're in a certain like area of what we're supposed to do. And we may feel at some points during this journey that we are kind of like bound and tied and we can't see everything. We have this veil. So, this really, these two cards are really, I think, very much illustrate like being down here and really knowing, well, at this point maybe not knowing why we're down here, but then starting to find out, yes, why we're down here, what each of our individual purposes are. 7 of Wands. Yeah, here's this is me. This is when I saw this, I was like, we're breaking free of what is the veil, what like holds us back. Okay, what do we stand for? This gentleman ran out of the house so fast to defend himself. He's got one shoe on and one boot on. That's how fast he ran out. But he's, now I know what my purpose is, or I'm figuring it out, and I'm going to stand up for how I communicate and how I interact in the world. Yes, it can be a burden, right? But look at this big burden. Look at this is a really like a big crop of like wands to get, right? But we can't always see. We don't always maybe have it bound up and on our shoulder, so we can't see clearly. Here he is. He's almost home. Life here on this planet isn't that long, so we're almost always home. But meanwhile, you know what? Taking the time to really sit back and find out like what is our purpose, right? So that we can then start to really look at it and work it from a new perspective on it. Finally, again, coming through with this 6 of Pentacles, seeing what our purpose is, bringing this balance in. Like all of a sudden, I don't want to say it happens, because some people it's all of a sudden, I think, and others it might take longer. But seeing what is our purpose, having that open up and bringing that beautiful balance into our life. And here we are, moving forward, working with people, learning from people and learning from ourselves. So do we always fulfill our purpose before we leave this planet? I think we fulfill a great deal of it, okay? But you know what? I absolutely agree. Oh, and by the way, one clarifying card I got is this 8 of Wands. This is also moving forward quickly to fulfill our purpose. Like all of a sudden we see the light, right? This 8 of Wands. And this is funny. Under love, it says a sudden love affair, fast and passionate, and under money, split-second decisions and rapid gains. All of a sudden you kind of like open up. Some people it's all of a sudden, some people it's gradual, it doesn't matter. But I really agree with what Abraham says, which is, you know what? You can't get it wrong, and it never ends. So I believe we go on and on and on. Energy cannot be created, nor can it be destroyed. So once we become aware of our energy, conscious of who we are, that we are, energy, and that we are here, I don't think that it matters in a sense if we fulfill all of our purpose or not, because you know what? We can't get it wrong, and it never ends. So we can come back in other forms, maybe on this planet, maybe on other planets, and maybe in other stars, whatever, okay? To really, again, see ourselves and have these experiences from a new perspective, and so that we can learn from them. So that's the answer I got for that one. And now getting back to reality here, I do have this question. Will the Supreme Court have term limits in the future? And oh my gosh, I just dropped a bunch of cards. Yes, I believe, I really am getting like the energy that yes, they will have term limits. Let me pull a few cards because there's a couple of things here. Oh, it's okay. I love it. I love these cards too. Although, as I said in my one video, I don't know if I've ever had cards that I didn't love. And then I said, but maybe one time I didn't. so there you go, right? Oh, I love this. Two of Wands. Will they have term limits? Two of Wands, looking out. This is kind of creating that limits, or creating like a contract, okay? Creating like a ethics and like a bill of ethics, or a bill of how we move forward, right? Like maybe a Supreme Court type constitution, and creating that, getting the creativity together. People are looking at that right now, looking forward to that, looking at really getting that in place. Once it really gets focused on, it's going to be done quickly. I think there's I'm seeing like a lot of disjointed energy, but it's really starting to come together now and be focused on getting that together. Yes, crossing under this. This is like a wedding, a graduation, the birth of a baby. This means like a graduation of like a big positive thing in your life. So that the Supreme Court, like really, we're going to end up having, a new framework of guidance. And look at this beautiful card, this Queen of Swords card. Moving forward, there's going to be no questions now. You see this sword being up and down? There's no gray area. It's right, it's wrong. It's yes, it's no. Moving forward with clear guidelines on how things are going to work. I also got, as the last card here, is a clarifying card, the Strength card. And it also says for under love, it says you are aligning now, be patient. And under money, it says strong position or sound venture. So that all being the case, moving forward, feeling, the strength. And this is giving the strength and like the inner courage back also to the American people with our confidence in the Supreme Court. The only thing that I have a question about, and I really keep hearing this as I'm talking, is there may be something where the current justices are not, like, they're grandfathered into whatever they've already agreed to, or however they came in, and that new justices would be then under this new like Bill of Rights, or this new ethical structure. But I'm not hearing, I just heard not all of it. Some of it would be apply to all of them. I don't know what parts that would be. Probably what I am hearing is like they could have lifetime. So having term limits, yes, for new court justices, but having term limits for current ones, maybe not. They're going to maybe be a little bit more, a little bit more of a more flexible on that. But anyway, moving forward, things are going to be changing. Let's put it that way. And when they start to change, when they really get focused on, and they're being focused on right now, we'll see some changes very quickly. And I think that's just just a good thing moving forward, because I think it keeps the veracity and the truthfulness and the just people can really believe in the Supreme Court. So there we go. Those are my questions I only have 2 today. If you have any questions you'd like me to pull cards on, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments below. And let's get ready and do our 3-card pick. Hold on here. Let me shuffle these cards. Again, I am using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. Let me see what the 3 cards are. We'll do that, and then we'll move on, right? Move on, get started on our day. So here we go. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you. Don't think too hard. 1, 2, or 3. All right, if you picked card 1, you got the 5 of Wands card. The 5 of Wands kind of showing some competition. You might have some people who, you're like your competition, but also like some like gossip around the water cooler. Do you know what I'm saying? Like maybe some gossip, maybe some competition, maybe not seeing eye to eye with people. So if that's the case, know that, you know what, you can take these wands, which are represent creativity, go deep, think about a creative solution, how people can work together, how you can work with these people. So so just keep that in mind. You might have, like I say, a little bit of clashing, right? But minor, like water cooler gossip type clashing. So that's card 1. If you got card 2, you got this beautiful Queen of Cups card. And you know what? Queen of Cups, she represents intuition. She represents strong emotional balance. So if you got this card, I would be tapping into my intuition right now, because your intuition might really be strong right now. And if you pick card 3, you got the Tower card. This is a very, like, a lot of people don't like this card. I kind of like this card because this just shows that things that are being built or that have been built are not built on a solid foundation. And they may, I'm not making, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but they may come down. But that's okay, because that allows things to be built, the next thing to be built on a much stronger foundation as you move forward. So those are your cards, the 3-card pick a card. Please don't forget, on Mondays I do my 3-card pick a card shorts. On Tuesdays I channel Super Duper Girl. Wednesdays, here we are, predictions and 3-card pick. Thursdays are energy readings for the week and a 3-card pick. And then Fridays are weekend readings for the week and a 3-card pick. So there you go, my friends. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.